Who knew Death Stranding would grow to be so relevant? A game about preppers locked up indoors relying on delivery men without many chances to really connect face to face anymore. Yeah, that could never happen, right? Soon, Hideo Kojima's inventive title will be releasing on PC, letting even more people discover this world. So, with that in mind, here's 5 things you need to know about Death Stranding. We all know Hideo Kojima as one of the biggest names in gaming. There's a character based on him in Black Mirror, he's friends with games and filmmakers around the world, he's one of the few game directors with his name on the box. But all of that was achieved while at Konami. So when he was kicked out and went to set up his own company, the bank rejected his loan. They knew who he was, and knew he was successful, but he was only able to prove his success as a part of a large company. So he was kind of screwed. That is, until he visited one of Japan's largest banks, where he just so happened to be served by a massive fan of his, who immediately gave him a loan. The same happened for securing an office space, where he met a fan who just so happened to own a building. Even if Kojima's success as an independent developer hadn't been proven, in the early days, it was his fans who got him set up for Death Stranding. When Kojima left Konami, he spent some time travelling the world meeting lots of different development teams. At the time, we all just thought he was bored, but it turns out he had an ulterior motive. He was also looking for an engine for his new title, and needed something set up for open worlds. At the time, Guerrilla Games had adapted their Decima engine for Horizon Zero Dawn, and Kojima was impressed. As a show of faith, Guerrilla's co-founder gave him a hard drive with all the source code of their engine, and offered their full support. This support meant that the game could fit his vision without any major production difficulties. Hideo Kojima can be a bit strange when he chooses what to depict in his games. Do we really need to see Snake shower? Do we need to see Sam Porter-Bridges pee? But according to him, he would feel that it's unnatural if we didn't. For him, it's about the sense of realism, making time feel like it's really passing. Each individual step is important, and he feels that by showing these downtime moments in real time, it makes the overall experience feel more real. Within Japanese anime, there's few foreign artists whose work are considered particularly standout. But one of these is Bahi JD, an Austrian animator who made his anime debut with Kids on the Slope, but has since worked on a load of high-profile projects and even had his own art gallery in Shinjuku. So seeing him in the credits for Death Stranding was definitely a cool feeling. He's credited as a concept artist working under Yoji Shinkawa, and while we don't know exactly what he worked on, we do know that he contributed to creating this stunning yet tragic world. With Death Stranding first releasing last year, it appears that the team is already working on their next project, with Kojima posting a picture with lead concept artist Yoji Shinkawa, who's working on concept art for something new. However, it's not necessarily a new game. Kojima's spoken about the fact that while he runs a game company, he also wants to work on anime and film in the future. So it's very possible that Shinkawa could be working on that either. After tens of hours of Death Stranding, I'm definitely ready for a shorter Kojima experience. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan. Feel free to subscribe to find out more about the art and creation of Japanese pop culture.